maize price has increased astronomically.
Mm.
That means almost every week, if you ask an average farmers now, feed that maybe like the last 7-6 years we are buying a bag of layers mash for around 3,000 plus, but now is 7-8,000. You have some feed for broilers that are going as high as 11,000, 12,000 per bag, 25 kg bag.
Mm.
Now, the inputs and feed take nothing less between 75 to 80% of your production. You know what that means? So if the price of feed now has increased, so you know that definitely if you are not operating maximally, then of course it will affect your profit. Of course, there are other factors, but this one is what is the one that is very hot now affecting farmers. Inputs, raw material. That's the feed of poultry.
Okay.
That's the challenge now that the industry is facing.
Okay. That's the challenge. I thank you. So you don't actually even put up the challenge, because I go still ask you that one later. May give us most of the challenges with it. But we'll talk about startups or people who want go into this business right now as we speak. What are the steps we then go take if they want to start poultry farming?
Well, for you to start, number one, like I said, you need to have a vision or passion for it.
Okay.
Which will now lead to interest. That your interest will drive whatever you want to do. And of course, another thing is money. You need to look at, do I have the capacity? Then of course, you count your costs. That's visibility study. Is it broilers I want to go into? Is it layers? If I will do that, what and what will I impute? Then what and what will I get? At least putting the worst case scenario into application. That, okay, worst, I'll get this. At most, I'll get this. Because all these ones will help you in your decision as the case may be. Another thing that is very, very important apart from the fund is training.
Okay.
So many people go into this business without getting trained. That's why in my background here in animal care, we train farmers, not only in poultry, in aquaculture, in ruminants. But of course, it is very important for farmers to get trained. Because what you are not trained to do, you will train while doing it. So that one is also very, very important. And when you do that, the other thing is your location.
Okay.
Where you are siting your farm, is it agri friendly or is for residential purpose? Because these are the things that farmers need to sit down, part of the cost that you can. Of course, you also need to know the type of operations you want to go into. Then of course, your market. Because market also has been one of the main challenge of farmers. So many farmers, they want to produce without getting their market. After they produce now, no customer to pick up. So it is very, very also important that you know your market. Then what do your market want? You don't want your product live or packed. For example, I know you in the city, maybe you wouldn't want a live bird. You want it dressed, cautioned, as the case may be. So as somebody going into production, you need to factor it in. What do my market want? Then even also access to good road. There's no point that a vehicle cannot get into your farm to pick your product, as the case may be. Then of course we know power in Nigeria now is a no good area. People are trying to but of course you need to consider all those things. Where you are siting your farm to, do you have access to labor? People that we can use. The people there, are they friendly? Or maybe they will be hostile to you. Then even the land tenure system in the area, does it support poultry business that you want to do? So all these and many more are what farmers or a potential farmers need to put into consideration. Then even in terms of marketing, will you be the sole marketer, or you want to go through middlemen, or you create a market yourself? So all these are very, very pertinent, which one should work towards in starting a poultry farm.
Thank you so much. Because some of the reason why we ask about all these steps now, because of say we know say most of the startups where they start any business, and then they mostly make some mistakes pass, and we know say this poultry business dey very very, in fact now I say e dey very sensitive, because if you do any small mistake like this, if you lose all your hard earned investment. So yeah, to everybody wey dey lis ten wey wan start this thing, me I dey advise make nobody just go rush just say because na my papa get it, I might just build something for the backyard begin dey rear chicken. No, you need to go the school make dem teach you, make you enjoy am well before this matter go sup well for you. So sorry, what are the other niches where one fit focus on for poultry farming if you know they're interested in the bird rearing?
Well, of course, I would say though it's very risky, but of course I think it's the main focus of the business. Though of course they work hand in hand, there are other value chains that one can invest in. But if there are no birds, then all these other value chains will not be effective as the case may be. There are others. Some can venture into sales of feed or feed production. However, you need to engage professionals. I'm talking of animal nutritionists that are registered or animal scientists, so that they will put you through, so that you won't be producing feed that will not give desired results to farmers, as each species of birds, they have their nutritional requirements for them to bring out the potential that is in them. Another area is, we call some people off-takers. That means they'll go to, a farmer has produced broiler, for example, they'll go there, pick the birds in bulk. They will bargain as the case may be. Then they'll process. They will have the capacity, process the birds. They can have it as portioned or just whole as a frozen chicken as the case may be, which they sell to the end users. Another area is health products, that's animal health products. Sales of drugs, vaccines as the case may be. But of course also here too.
Just like pharmacy for animals.
Exactly. But of course you need a professional also to handle that, so that you know what is what. I mean, get your premises registered as the case may be. Another area is poultry equipment. For example, now layers now in Addis, most people they raise their beds inside cages. So some you can go into the sale of cages, drinkers, crates, other equipment as the case may be, what you use in vaccinating that you require in your other areas are basically, I mean, meant for core professionals. That's the area of laboratory, which you leave for the veterinary doctors, the animal health, and the animal scientists, where they diagnose diseases, check water, check feed samples, as the case may be. For poultry. Another area is other input, that's raw materials. As the case may be. That is raw materials of poultry feed. So those are the value chains that you can consider those ones. Market like beds or processed beds.
In case you just tune in, we talk about building a sustainable poultry farming in Nigeria, and our guest for today, one of the hearing voice wey dey talk since na Dr. Seun Oyinloye, na him be the coordinator of Extension Services Department, Animal Care Service Consult, and I also be CEO Animal Care. In case you get any question we want to ask us on top this very very sensitive matter, if you call us 09060003352, 09060003352. Many people they will say they will start with 1, start with 2, start with, before they don't begin they do 10, they don't begin they do 15, but plenty risk they involve where una need to know. That's why any business where you don't know, even if the business they very very profitable, so long as you don't know, no put your hand for no reason. We'll go on a very short break. I will come back, take more questions on this poultry farming matter for Nigeria. For those who they involved, we don't they cash out already on top of them. If you reach out to us to drop your own info, or if you want to go into them, you get a question, if you also reach out to us. Once again, 09060003352, 08072214389. This is now still Jordan Drive. Was coming back.